Hi everyone, this is Paul Lange from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Trade of the Week video. This is for the week ending 7/14 of 2019. This happened on Wednesday the 10th. The stock was MU. This is based on a climactic play, entry on a 1-minute retest and failure pattern, management simple, reward to risk about 1.5 to 1. Trade lasted about 3 hours. This will be a little bit more of an exceptionally educational video. You notice that this is a climactic. If you look over all of these Trade of the Week videos, very few of them are based on climactic for me. It's a very legitimate strategy, but everyone really needs to focus on the key things that they love, and climactics to me are one of the more difficult plays, harder to find. You have to really look for them, and there are a lot of disadvantages to doing them. Unfortunately, many new traders are drawn to these because you'll see in a minute they really look fantastic when they work, but they're harder to find. I don't do a lot of these. I see a few of them throughout the week, but I only do the exceptional ones, and I felt this was an exceptional one. I don't try these very often. When I do, they usually do work. Before we get to the details of this play, let's take a look at the free stuff this week. Monday is the bi-weekly scanning session, and Thursday will be the market letter review day, although it's intended for subscribers to the DTS daily market letter. Everyone is invited because we talk about the market, both past, present, and future. If you are a member of DTS, you will receive your invites the day of these events. Here is the daily chart of MU, and I want you to notice that it had 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 green bars, and then that arrow is going to show you where it was when I shorted it, so you can get some idea before you see the bar of just the extension that we had. And it did go into a prior area that really doesn't matter that much on these climactics. Sometimes it's even a negative, but this one was so extended at the time I felt it was a good play. And you can see it's just that topping tail is all we're trying to make on an intraday basis. That's all there is to it really, is just that topping tail. It's a short at the top of that topping tail. Here's the hourly chart to again give you some idea of the acceleration that happened here. The key to a climactic is not the distance from the moving average, it's not how extended it is, it's not how many days or how many bars. The whole key to these is acceleration. That's what you have to get. Things cannot stay accelerated. Things can stay in a very strong uptrend or downtrend forever, but they cannot stay accelerated forever. So again, on the 60-minute chart, that's here for just some perception as to where we got after one green bar, second big green bar, third big green bar, and then we end up way up here on the morning of the fourth day. And again, this happened to occur right at the 10 o'clock reversal time, which is also a big plus for some of these. Here's the 5-minute chart. There's not a whole lot to learn from here other than the fact that we can see the entry and the targets taken here. Again, there is the move up. You don't see the entry on the 5-minute chart really. The fact that there's a red bar there is not necessarily the entry. The entry did come in there. We'll see the entry a little better on the 1-minute chart, and I'll explain why you need to come down to a 1-minute chart whenever you do any kind of climactic like this. The first target was taken there, which is a bit of a cheap target. It would have been nice to get target 1 all the way where target 2 was, which is right. You'll see on the 1-minute chart there was a nice support area. There's a wide range bar. The reason I do that on a climactic is you are never really real sure that you have the top. And normally you know you have the top, but you never know if you may come back and retest that top. It may stop you out. So I'd like to get that first target out the door cheap. The second target is the first support area, and that's exactly where number 2 was there, just above 43. And then the third target was held on to as long as possible. That ended up being an excellent trail because it didn't go any lower that day. So overall, the trade about 3 hours. Here's the 1-minute chart, and you can see what's key here is right through here. This is a linear move. It's a linear move. This is the acceleration. That's why I like this one so much. Accelerated right into that reversal time. Took it not here. It didn't accelerate enough here for me to take it on the acceleration, but this is good enough that the retest and failure was the entry right off there. It was a really good entry, 43.77, and then you can see the first target on there. And again, the second target, this is the support area you're shooting for right through here. And that's what that second target was, take it right in here. So overall, a really nice little climactic, a fairly rare trade for me. This is not my normal repertoire. I have to find something that really was exceptional. MU happened to be on the screen that day and was an exceptional entry. Notice though, it's not a super home run, and that's the problem with these. It's a lot of work, and you don't usually get a super home run. You're playing for that first significant pullback, which can often be a pretty good target. but it's not always that easy to find it, and it's not often a huge target because you are playing counter trend. This is the only strategy to me where you are playing counter trend. I'm kind of a purist in the way I think, and you may disagree with that, but this is the only one that's a counter trend type play. You're shorting a strong stock. This play, like all the other plays done in the DTS Trading Room, come join us. We try to get the work done every morning, the first hour to 90 minutes. Sometimes check back in at lunch. You can go to the DTS website and go to the services page and take a trial to the DTS Trading Room if you've not done so already. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.